What is going on, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a Beyblade top. I always wanted to do a video of this, and I got this Beyblade a few years ago. I just never had the time to open it and make a video. After the move, I don't know where I placed the Beyblade, so it took me a while to find it, and finally found it. The box was not like this. I freaking opened the box when the video was rolling. Next thing you know, I'm about to take this out of the box. It cuts off. I'm like, man, what luck. It's not the first time this happens, and it's irritating. Anyway, so it's not an official unboxing video. This Beyblade here is very special to me since I was really young, and it is the Gekiryu-Oh, or O, some people call it the O, I don't know. Some people might actually know the real name behind it. I call it the OH, my opinion. So that is the OH, and this one it is considered a rare Beyblade nowadays. Some people say it's super rare. It's not really super rare because you can find this once in a blue moon on eBay, and get lucky, probably find the ones with these openings. And from what I was told in a previous video is that these are the original, like the first releases, the first batch that the Takara actually made. And what happened here is that they actually released like later versions of this with these loops right here closed. So it had like a whole entire portion here up to this point, this corner pretty much closed. So a little unfortunate, but I guess this actually looks better in my opinion. So had to get this one, and I got it really cheap. I don't remember how much I paid, but I think it was less than $40, maybe $35 with shipping and everything. But it looks really clean, except the bottom here. It looks like maybe whoever owned it before spun it a few times, just for like demonstration, for video or something. I know people like making videos of this, and they make reviews, and they kind of like spinning the Beyblades in the stadium. And especially if it's an endurance type, they're probably gonna spin it for a while and see how long it lasts. So a little bit about the Beyblade. This right here, of course, it's like a little sea dragon. Looks kind of like a Dragoon. I don't know, like an old school Dragoon before the real Dragoon. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'm just adding additional stuff. And yeah, pretend I didn't say that. If you're a fan. So here we have the bid protector. Pretty much they used to add these back in the day. That's how they started. I guess these companies starting those little bid protectors, and they would just protect the bid chip and the attack rating, of course. And here we have the weight disc, which the weight disc, it's a little heavier. It makes it more heavy and lasts a little longer, I guess. And here we have the spin gear, pretty much a basic screw. You just screw it up and that's it. And of course later on they made like different types of spin gears with magnets and all kinds of like engines and tons of different things. Here we have the blade base, which is pretty clean. I don't think they actually use this for battle. I don't know what they did. Here on top we got a little writing. So Japan, obviously it's a Japanese product. Takara started making these Beyblades in 99. Look at that, 1999. So late 90s, first batch ever. And they used to come like in little packaging. I remember and it had like no launchers. Like it was just like the Beyblade itself. But that's the way they used to come, like in a little package, and that's it. And not in the box or anything, from what I remember. Anyway, moving on to this one is a solid color Gekiryu. So this one is more like a Hasbro version of the Beyblades, and it's not translucent, not see-through. So here we have the information, 2001 Hasbro, and of course they were brought over to North America around that time. I remember seeing a lot of them at Kmart when they were closing down, and I just never took advantage of them, unfortunately, and never picked up a Gekiryu except the the better ones, which is sad. I went over Beyblades with better stats and the characters, based on the characters I should say, but not the super rare ones. This one, it's a little broken. It's missing a sticker over here, and this is a little demonstration. Let me show you guys. So this right here is what I was talking about. Pretty much they covered like the little claws or fangs, whatever you want to call them, on the attack ring. So look a little different. but the colorway looks pretty awesome. Like the dark icy blue on this. And it's got the big protector and everything, and I haven't fixed it. I gotta fix it with crazy glue, but it's a pain because you gotta unscrew it and you gotta hold this thing and then like just take off the thing and detach it from the attack ring and like the little spin gear and fix it up. So I mean, it's not nothing. It doesn't take too long, but I'm just being a little lazy. Like I haven't touched these since like 2018. So the last time I made the video, I did mess around with a few of them only for photography reasons, and that was for my project. I had to do a project for like 365 days, so a whole year uploading photos. Awesome goal, and I don't regret it. Did it for 2 years straight. I was gonna go for a third year. I'm like, oh man, like I don't know, but I should have gone for a third year, uploading photos every day. I had a few of them on my hands spinning and taking photos and slow motion and just capturing them spinning. Pretty awesome stuff you can create with this nowadays. Of course, I'm not going to play with them nowadays. I'm too grown for this, and I'm more like a collector now, and I can just like collect them, I guess. Fortunately, I got rid of a few of them, which I kind of regret, but that's a different story for a different day. Here we have the other one that I picked up, and this was back in 2017 or 18 when I came back to the hobby for the trading cards. Picked this up from eBay, and it came like this. Like this is a Hasbro version. Like the box is humongous. Like it's got the huge tongue, the big bold letters right here, and some other stuff you don't see in the American version. But here in the side, it looks like whoever got this paid $15.95. And this is pretty much European prices. So I'm thinking like the UK or something, Germany. I don't know where they got this from. And on the back, it's got the little demonstration, so the attack ring, the weight display base, bit chip, the stats. Back in the day, I was mostly interested in endurance types, like which one would last the most. So we can win with that. And some people like the attack, like the attack types, like Dragoon and the Galsy, those kinds of Beyblades. There's no combination type. Like later on, they introduced combination, I guess, but it's mostly just attack, defense, and endurance. Nice box, love the artwork on this, graphics. Here on the side we got Beyblade, which I used to think this was Kenny's Beyblade. I mean, it is obviously jumping base, Kenny's Beyblade in the anime. If you know, you know. And it looks like they customized it. They put a spin dragoon attack ring, and yeah, that's what they did. And you can customize. It says right here, pretty much make them stronger and compete in tournaments and stuff. Believe it or not, they used to make tournaments of this, like a Toys R Us. Toys R Us, they used to hold a lot of tournaments. I remember they used to give out prizes like gift cards, merch, and like a whole bunch of like Beyblades with stadiums, and like a pyramid of Beyblades and launchers, and like shirts and stuff, and stadium. Pretty well packed, and that was some of the grand prizes. And they don't do much nowadays. I guess like maybe the communities kind of get together sometimes and kind of host like little events, I guess, for children and people in the hobby. I guess they want to compete, but that's pretty much what they do. But it's not huge as it used to be. Here we have the Spark Knight, which I got like 3 Spark Knights. I'm doing a video of the Spark Knight soon, so that'll be probably the next one. And here we have a Ultimate Sizo, perhaps. I think it's an Ultimate Sizo. These Beyblades, unfortunately, they were really fragile. I remember I have a friend that used to tell me that she worked at Toys R Us, and she used to see parents going back to the store returning Beyblades because their kids would actually break them. And yeah, I mean, I can see, they look really fragile. So I mean, remember they used to cost like $6.47, and nowadays will cost an arm and leg. So they're like 15, I don't know, like $12 for a Beyblade, but you do get a launcher at least. But most of them, North America, of course, you got the launcher and everything. So I would say that wasn't bad at all for like 6 something. They're pretty much well equipped. Let's go ahead and open up the box, and here we got the launcher, just a little basic launcher, nothing crazy. Wears out pretty fast, so for like 10-15 pulls, yeah, good luck, you get a new one. Here we have some stickers. It looks like they used to put in extra stickers back in the day. They stopped doing that for some reason, but they have an alternate bit piece. I don't know what that is. It looks like a boat or something on the water, like a ship. and it's got like some cannons on the back. I don't know, they had all these goofy looking Bit-Beasts, alternate Bit-Beasts I should say. And here's the Sea Dragon, or whatever we want to call it, the Gekiryu. Little demonstration with some other stuff and Beyblades and, you know, like stats, I believe, types of Beyblades you can actually get, the manual, and here we have the actual Beyblade with the winder or the ripcord. Some people call it the ripcord, some people call it the winder. I know in the anime these call the winder in the very beginning. And this one, it looks like it's the like a later release, so you can tell that it doesn't have the loops on there, so it's unfortunate, but still pretty nice. Love the Beyblade. Made a video of this in 2018. It's there somewhere in the files, but if you guys want to check it out, that is going to do it for all you Beyblade fans. People who you know have never heard of Beyblade. It's just something extra for the channel. Never hurts to add something different. I've seen people uploading, you know, Hot Wheels and stuff like that. Even, you know, like they're mostly uploading stuff with trading cards, but this channel was never about trading cards. It started off with video games, so I thought we'd just mix it up a little bit. So if you see me dropping one of these videos next time, you know, just to be surprised, thinking about doing these Spark Night next. So if you guys want to see more of this, any fanatics, Beyblade, let me know what kind of Beyblades you want to see, and you know, if I have them, I'll show them. If not, I don't know, I'll try to get them, maybe order a couple of them and see where, see if I can share them with you guys. Well, but that being said, gonna wrap this video up. I'll be back very soon, guys. Take it easy.